So this is Alice Mary, a 50-foot traditional style narrowboat. The hull is by GT and she was fitted out in 2001 by Whiskey Boats. She's in nice condition. The pram hood's in good condition. The paintwork's in reasonable condition. The well deck looks a bit scruffy there, but the owner has agreed to have that done, so by the time viewings are available that should be repainted. The gas locker there at the front currently houses three 6 kilo gas bottles, but actually there's room for 13 kilos if that is a more practical alternative. Cratch cover at the front, again in reasonable condition, and these doors are stable doors. They split halfway up, really quite pretty. Quite nice on those summer's evenings where it's just not quite warm enough to have everything open, or a bit of fresh air is required. Into the saloon. This is quite a spacious boat. There's lots of storage room. This fixed sofa turns into a double berth. There's two good sized armchairs in here and the drop leaf table there under the tablecloth. Television on the left there. And there are three radiators in this boat. The central heating's generated by a Webasto diesel system. 3 radiators and a towel rail, and they are thermostatically controlled. On into the galley. There's a double sink arrangement here. The chopping board's covering up one of them there. It's a walk-through galley, plenty of cupboard space. And arguably there is one of the biggest bins I've ever seen on a narrowboat, but there is space for it, so why not? The cooking's all neatly organised, a microwave at the top, a grill oven beneath, and then the main oven below that. And that all sits on top of an inlander fridge and separate freezer. Plenty of drawers here under the 4-burner gas hob. Some good sized cupboards. There is a side hatch on this boat on the starboard side, just towards the end of the galley. Obviously gives extra light and ventilation. And down through the corridor towards the bathroom. It's a tidy bathroom, it's tiled. The shower's over a bath with a concertina door. There's a towel rail and a ceramic basin. And the loo is a Thetford cassette. There's a spare cassette on board. And the porthole window here is a hopper style that opens for some air circulation. Help with the mould and whatnot in the winter. This goes down past a wardrobe here, which I'll come back to in a minute, into the bedroom. The bed's 4 foot wide, but does extend to over 5 feet, should that be a desire. And there's drawers under the bed for additional storage. It's a pretty boat, fitted out in light oak panels with mahogany trim. And carpets are out apart from the galley and the bathroom. There's a reasonable sized cupboard there over the bed. And just back to this wardrobe, because this is enormous. It's a bit cluttered in this video. But there are 5 really large shelves at the top. That's a hanging wardrobe area. And then beneath it, the space goes all the way the width of the boat. In there actually is the washing machine at the moment. It's a portable Royal 230 volt twin tub washer. But it's a huge, huge cupboard. Through into the back cabin, and the access here is really good. The hatch at the back of this boat is enormous, so it makes access to and from the stern deck much easier than many traditional styles. It's a really neatly organised cabin. The electrics are behind there, the 1800 watt inverter. The Morse is on the right hand side of the boat, so slightly unusual, but it's all really quite tied in, nicely arranged piling irons and mooring pins and that sort of thing. Very good sized back cabin this for a traditional. So there she is. That is Alice Mary. Lovely boat.